In this video, I'm going to show you exactly what holds the good tradies back and what you actually need to do to fix your pipeline for good. So why do good tradies struggle to get work? You do good work, you show up on time, you finish what you start, and every client you've ever worked for has been happy with your result. So why is the phone not ringing? Why are you quoting jobs and not hearing anything back? And why is it that some other bloke who isn't as good as you is getting twice as much work as you? Here comes the simple truth. Being good at a trade is not enough to win work. It never has been. There are operators out there that are turning back so many projects because they've got the pick of the litter. And some of them aren't even good. The difference isn't skill, it is visibility and trust. The good tradies assume that the work's going to come because they deserve it. Well, that's not how the business world works. The busy operator has worked out how to make people find him, remember him, and refer him before they ever see him on the tools. And until you understand that gap, you'll just keep doing great work for whoever happens to find you, instead of building a business that attracts the right clients consistently. Step number one, nobody can find you when they're looking. Most tradies get their first client from word of mouth, and then they just keep waiting until that happens forever. And let's be honest, sometimes it does happen. It really does, for a while, until it doesn't. But word of mouth has a ceiling. And when work slows down, you need a way for people to find you when they need you on their own. And that just means having a presence where they already hang out. You really don't need a fancy website or a massive social media following. You just need the basics done properly. Get your Google business profile set up correctly. It's got to have your service area, some photos of the work that you've already done, and number 3, client testimonies. Get your clients to talk about the experience that they had with you. That alone puts you in front of the people that are looking for that service in that area. And if you haven't set it up, do it this week. It's free and it works. Then what you got to do is pick a social media platform, whether it be LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, whatever suits your client type, and then post work consistently, before and after photos, jobs in progress, the quality of your finish. Let people see what you actually do, because if they can't see it, you don't exist. Step number 2, your past clients have already forgotten about you. Here comes one of the most underused sources in the entire industry. The people that have hired you that already trust you. Most tradies do a great job, say thanks at the end, and then never talk to that client again, unless the client calls them. Life gets busy, the clients move on. And then when their mate asks them if they know any good sparkies, carpenters, or concreters, they don't say anything because your name doesn't come to mind because you've been out of sight for too long. This is where social media is so great. You don't have to be in front of them, you just post and your work's in front of them all the time. You need to be in front of your past clients, and it doesn't take much. A quick message every few months, a photo of a job that you just did that looks exactly like the one you did for them, a simple check-in to see if there's anything else that they need done. Something like this: hey, just finished a similar job in your area, came up really well, let me know if there's anything on your list that we can take care of. That's it. It's not a hard sell, it's just presence. Because when the time comes when they need something done, or if the neighbor asks for any recommendations, you're the first person that they think of instead of going straight to Google. Step number 3, your quotes are disappearing into thin air. You send a quote and nothing. Client goes quiet, you don't want to seem too pushy, so you don't do anything. 1 week goes by, then 2 weeks go by, and by the time you follow up, they've already gone with someone else, or they've put it in a too hard basket, and either way, that job's gone. Following up your quote isn't desperate. It's literally just running a business. I swear people are too emotional about these things. Most clients are busy and distracted and dealing with tens of other things. A quick follow-up after you send a quote is not pushy. It's professional. Something like this: just checking to see if you got that quote. Happy to run through any questions you've got. That one message wins jobs. Money. It shows you're on the front foot, you're easy to deal with, and you actually want the job. And if they've gone for someone else, you find out straight away instead of holding that spot in your head for 3 weeks. Step number 4, you're not asking for reviews or referrals. Every client you are walking away from without asking for a review or a referral is an opportunity that you're missing out on. You'll never get it back. And I know it feels awkward. Nobody likes to ask for it. But here's the reality: if you do a good job, they're going to be happy to refer you anyway. Look, they're not going to think to do it unless you ask. And for the record, I'm going to say it again: asking for it doesn't make you look desperate. It makes you look professional, and it makes you look like you give a fuck about your business. At the end of the job, make it a part of your wrap up. Something like this: I'm really glad you're happy with how it came up. And if you got time, can you take a Google review? I'd really appreciate that. I don't know, I'm on the phone. I'm there wrapping up in person. Anyway, my point is, it's not fucking hard. If you don't do it, you're either a lazy ass or a pussy. You pick. Look, eventually and over time, your referrals and your reviews drive your marketing. I'm just saying, it's a simple system. At the end of the project, you need to ask those 2 questions: referrals and reviews. The blokes that are always busy aren't lucky. They've got a trail of active clients happily pointing towards them. Now, I can already hear some of you guys going, I shouldn't have to market my work. It speaks for itself. And look, your work should speak for itself on the job. Think of it like this: if you have a referral from a previous job, and that person can come to your Instagram and look at all the work that you've done, and then they have a look at your Google profile and you've got 5-star ratings, can you imagine how much faster that lead's going to convert into a job? It's you've got the reviews and the social media platform, or you've got nothing. And if you haven't got this backing, you're just a fingers crossed scenario, and that doesn't work. Not long term. Look, the same bloke that is too proud to promote their own work is also complaining that there's not enough of it. The work is always there. You've just made yourself invisible to the people that have it. If this gave you something to work with, tap the subscribe button, hit the bell. I create videos like this every week for tradies and business owners so we can build something real and get our time back. And drop a comment below. What's the biggest thing that has stopped you from getting consistent work? Be honest, I want to hear about it. Who knows, I might make a video on it. My name's Angus, and here we construct and conquer. See you in the next one.